Hey Julio, this is starting to look quite good. This is really early days, but checking in with a fairly newish campaign in the cosmetic space. It's a local business. It's something that I'm most passionate about, something that I enjoy working on the most. It's where we take a local business, be it an accountant, be it financial advisor, and we make them show up on Google Maps. Achieved Google organic results, which are your standard listings when people are typing in things like laser hair removal or cosmetic clinic near me or laser clinic near me, and we get them to pop up on Google Maps, Google organic results. With these types of campaigns, I will also fire up a Google ad, but in this case we fired up a Facebook ad for about 2 months. We were heading into summer. There was a laser hair removal discount, 40% off that was running, so we went in pretty hard with that. My expectations with Facebook ads is extremely low. Different times of the year, different ad copies, different variations, different audiences. To get to stable cost per lead can be quite difficult and can take a lot of time and budget. In some spaces I don't run Facebook ads at all. So for example, in home construction, they can work, home renovations can work, but in home construction and home renovations, I would lean towards a Google ad as a priority over a Facebook ad. In this case, looking at this was a fresh website build, but not by us. And initially when I logged in, I saw everything was fresh Elementor, but we've started to hit some technical roadblocks, and thankfully the agency that I'm working with, the developers, have been quick to jump on things. The goal with when we take over a site is, one, to understand how easily we can do what we need to do. Jump in, fix titles, fix SEO meta descriptions missing, duplicate H2s. There was not even a H1 in the theme. We discovered that there's some sort of a banner that being used, and that banner defaults to a H2 title. Look, not a huge major thing. If you're building an SEO page and it's laser hair removal plus suburb or whatever it is, it's like that page needs to have a H1 that says laser hair removal. Then that page needs to have a H2 that says something that complements the H1 to really tell Google what the page is about. Then you have the LSI keywords and things like that. That's the bare minimum. That's the cost of entry to market. Currently being worked on while we chip away at a whole bunch of other stuff. Historically, there was another domain which got redirected into this domain, so there was a bit of a rebrand. Government rolled in, said you're not allowed to use certain words in the title, in the URL, so they had to change to a new URL. But things are heading in the right direction. Both SEMrush and Ahrefs are showing a solid incline, sitting on 313 organic visitors a month from Google. It's nothing to be too excited about. We jumped from December 2024 to almost just over 100 organic visitors a month. Once again, these are very average estimations, but things are heading in the right direction. When things are heading in the right direction across 2 SEO tools, this is good. I did notice there is an increase in inquiry velocity in the last few weeks as well, which is consistent to these increases. Then when I dissected the individual key terms, which I will be very careful to show, just for the security of the campaign for obvious reasons. So if I have a look at a whole bunch of key terms, so injectables, lip filler, Botox, MTS stroller, cosmetic injectables, cosmetic clinic, laser hair removal, cosmetic injectables near me, cosmetic injectables. I think I said that word multiple times, but it's variations of that term. I'm just looking at a different screen here. Botox, laser hair removal, facials, skin clinic, hair and skin, plus suburb, plus city, laser clinic, plus suburb, plus city, cosmetic clinic near me. So all of these key terms are shooting up. These all have shot up to page 1, not to position 1, page 1. Previously, some of these key terms were not even in the first 10 pages. That's 100. So look, that's natural. It's not a completely new site, but it is a reasonably young site. First thing we did, we educated Google with some citations. There's some backlinks hitting. We've got about 75 blogs that have been scheduled, guide long form blogs on this topic to prove to Google that we are an authority. I'm seeing Google, I don't want to use the word plagiarize, but they're basically grabbing our research, grabbing our content, grabbing snippets of it and showing it as an AI overview. What that does, that takes the traffic from the small business and basically hogs that. But that's the state of the industry, and that's why a lot of SEOs are jumping ship. The affiliate SEO space is taking a big hit. The local SEO space and the stuff that I do is actually received more attention, because instead of Google choosing sites that recommend other sites and sites that recommend other things, they're going straight to the site or straight to the thing. So affiliate and recommendations and commissions sites where it was just a site for the sake of talking about other sites, they're cutting that out, because if you think about it, the AI overview is already doing that. So it doesn't want to AI overview a snippet of a site talking about other sites that then links to other sites. Hope that makes sense. So what that means is the provider, the cosmetic clinic, the service provider, the online course is the thing that the AI overviews are showing and that Google is showing. So I'm watching monster sites taking huge hits that used to benefit all from listicle posts. And look, I have thousands of listicle posts myself. I use them for very different reasons. I don't use them for look at white pages and their business structure. For me, I will still continue to build them because they, on a suburb basis, they rank, they still provide a lot of SEO juice, they hog space on Google, and they provide really good backlinks as well. And also linkable assets where we outreach to the people that we list and we network with them and we list them higher in exchange for backlinks, collaborations, whatnot. I know that I've got nothing really to show, it's just about what we're talking about. So the Facebook ad delivered 85 leads. Initially the leads were quite fluffy, not returning calls and things like that. So what we did, we added more friction, more questions. Now these were super local leads in the Bayside space. Because it's the topic of laser hair removal, I went with which Bayside beach do you prefer, and they choose which beach, and so that created a bit more engagement, created them a bit more stickier. But overall, in terms of converted business, I don't think this went too well. And this is always my expectation with Facebook ads, is this is a test and learn. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully something sticks. However, the brand did show up for 47,000 individual devices, and we showed up to over 200,000 times. Now what we did notice is the increase of brand search terms started to increase, so people looking for the brand around and after the Facebook ad, which actually indirectly helps our SEO because it shows Google that, hey, people are starting to look for your brand more. So when you run a Facebook ad, it actually helps towards your brand. When you show up a billboard, while I'd never run a billboard personally, it will help with brand. Brand is a really important metric for SEO. Having a genuine, real brand that is progressing, that is continuing to do good work, that is gaining reviews, helps SEO, right? So whether we're running a Facebook ad, an Instagram ad, or a Google ad, or we're doing SEO, it's all building on our asset that then snowballs eventually. If we're going to be continuing to create more pages on the website, we're going to be continuing to create. We just finished a filming of we did about almost 2 hours worth of usable content where I interviewed the business owner and asked them questions about the service offerings, their history, the journey, their processes and things like that. And so those videos are used, they make for great social media content, but they make for great accurate content for the website. They make for videos on the website, videos that talk about the questions, the services in detail. And someone shopping around might find that they find this person more approachable, right? At the end of the day, like this video that I'm recording, someone's looking for work. I'm not looking for work, but that maybe the way I explain things makes sense to them. Same with this, especially in the startup infancy of a business, getting in front of the camera and talking about the things that you're passionate about, your lawn mowing services, whatever it is. Still very early days in the campaign, a lot of technical hurdles with the website that we're fighting. to fix, to set some foundations, adjusting the theme. Whole bunch of blogs have gone up, monthly links are hitting the site. Facebook ads have played a role. We're going to return to Facebook ads with just a maintenance campaign, whether it's retargeting or just generally, hey, Cosmetic Clinic, here's a $50 voucher, a $20 voucher, some sort of a call to action. And then, of course, we're going to fire up a few Google ads targeting exact match terms like laser hair removal, or because there is demand in that space in those suburbs. Hope that's been helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk soon.